Texas Tech hosting Oregon, and Oregon are anywhere between 6 and 7 point favorites. The over-under is anywhere between 67.5 and 68.5 points. The Ducks are minus 235 on the money line, and Texas Tech is plus 190. Now, use a site like VegasInsider.com. It'll allow you to compare all the casinos' pricings in one place because the difference between 1 point is the difference between a win or a loss. The same thing with a half a point because there is no such thing as a half a point in sports. So if the game hits 67 and you bet them at 67.5, guess what? You lose. Now, these teams, I believe I said never played each other, but if I did not, they have never played each other in the past. Now, Texas Tech is 4-1 against the spread in their last 5. They are 4-1 straight up in their last 5, and they are 4-1 against the spread in their last 5 games at home. Oregon is 7-3 against the spread in their last 10 and 11-2 against the spread in their last 13 at home. They are 3-7 against the spread in their last 10 games on the road. Now, the Ducks just absolutely destroyed Portland State, and that was a school that just kind of went there for a paycheck, winning 81-7. The game before that, which was last season, they beat UNC in UNC 28-27. They lost to Oregon State in Oregon State 38-34. They beat Utah at home 20-17. Lost to Washington 37-34. Beat Colorado 49-10. Now, this is just a matter of the level of competition because Colorado did not look like what Colorado looked like now. You know, Coach Prime has a tendency to do that. Now, for Texas Tech, they got beat by Wyoming as 14.5-point favorites in week number 1, losing 35-33. They closed out their year last year on a 4-game winning streak, beating Ole Miss by 17, Oklahoma by 3, Iowa State by 4, and they beat Kansas by 15 points. They did lose by 10 to TCU. Now, I do think that Oregon is a better team. I understand that Oregon did play an inferior team because I want to say that Wyoming is still better than Portland State. So to say that, you know, both of them played trash teams, essentially they did, but Wyoming is a little bit more of a respectable team than Portland State. I'm going to take Oregon with the money line. I'm going to take Oregon laying the points, and I'm going to go over in this game. Most of the numbers would disagree, and most of the numbers would say take Texas Tech with the points and kind of go under because some of the Oregon games have been lower scoring. But I'm curious to see how Texas Tech bounces back, especially playing a team that just put up 80 points. These are just my picks. If you disagree, please go with your gut, and please bet responsibly.